can reshape your self-image anytime, any day, and anywhere. How can I change myself in just that short amount of time? Well, there's a book called Psycho-Cybernetics, and in Psycho-Cybernetics, it teaches a 5-step process in which you can shift your self-image completely, anytime, anywhere. You know, so many of you just have the wrong self-image. Like, you guys hate yourself for what you're doing. You're not good enough for the job. You're not good enough to make your own business. You're not good enough to start a YouTube. And then you ingrain all these negative thoughts into your head, and then you accept it as a fact when in reality, they're not really a fact. Back when I was a 240-pound kid in high school, I was fat, depressed, anxious, didn't even have a purpose to live. His self-image was derived from hatred, from what the bullies told him, from what everyone else told him, from the judgments he received. He gathered all that data about him, how he was fat, how he only ate junk food, how he was addicted to, the bad habits, and it sunk all into his head, and it created that self-image of, I don't deserve to get help. I don't understand myself. My life has no purpose. And he created that negative self-image of just hatred and constantly overthinking and doubting himself, telling himself in the mirror every single day, you can't do it, Gaman. But then all of a sudden, without me even realizing it, I completely shifted my self-image into something else. And in the 5 steps Psycho-Cybernetics talks about, it's actually something I actually did without not really even knowing about the book or what self-image was back then. Like 4 years ago, when I was in high school, I didn't know what a self-image was. I didn't know what self-identity was. I was just a kid in high school that he hated himself and he wanted to get better, through losing weight, through starting weight loss. But like I was saying, you can cancel your negative thoughts anytime and convert them into positive thoughts. So what he did was, he would think negatively about himself like, man, I can never talk to a girl. Then he reinforces a positive state saying, maybe if I just tried and made a mistake, then I'll get a little better at it. See the difference between what he told himself and then the positive reinforcement? Now the positive reinforcement builds upon that negative reinforcement and it sticks in your head. And there's so many more examples I can just think of. Now the method they talk about in Psycho-Cybernetics is CRAFT, and it's a 5-step process that I've recently been using and that you should use as well, because it's going to change your life. Step 1, cancel your old negative data. With canceling your old negative data, let's say that you couldn't make it on a certain PR, you couldn't hit that weight, and now you're enforcing this negative data in your head like, hey, you can't do it, you'll never do it. When you are aware of those thoughts and you see it inputting into your head, tell yourself stop, cancel it out, just stop it, become aware, and then just stop it. For example, when I was 240, I would always tell myself, I can never vent to my friends, I can never go ask for help. But I told myself, just stop and just take action and just do it and just talk to them. And maybe you'll get something out of it. You'll get more help. You'll get more insights. You'll build up your relationships with them. When you feel like, you're in a situation where you can't get out of it, or these negative things and feelings are enforcing into your head that, oh, I'm not good enough at this, just cancel it out. Just tell yourself, stop. Am I really good at this? I think I am better than I think I am. Step 2, replace it with new positive data. So after you cancel out the negative thought, replace it with a new positive thought. So for example, I tell myself, man, I really hate the way my teeth look. You then cancel it and you replace it with a new positive affirmation. You think, maybe if I brush my teeth, every day, start flossing, take care of them, maybe they aren't as bad as I think they are. And everyone says I got a good smile, so hey, that's a good thing. And that's literally how you can apply it. Once you cancel out the negative thought, then think, okay, how can I turn this into a positive thought, right? If you tell yourself, oh, my weight loss, My fat's all over my face. I just wish I could get rid of it. You cancel it, and then you add in the positive thought of, hey, the more work I put into the gym, the more my face is gonna get skinnier. Step 3, affirm your new self-image. Now with the third step, with affirming your new self-image, you want to affirm that this is actually true, that the positive thoughts you just put into yourself are actually a fact. It's a logical truth. It's true to you. So for example, if I'm on weight loss and I tell myself, well, you know what? I've lost 20 pounds. My belly looks skinnier. I've made progress. You then affirm that in your head again and again and again. You're like, wow, I am making progress. I am making progress. I am making progress. Instead of inputting negative thoughts in your head, man, I don't look as good. I still look fat. I don't know if I'm ever going to lose this weight. It's about affirming that even though this may not be true yet, you're already positively telling yourself, hey, this is true. And I know I can do more than what I can in the now. So just think about it. Just affirm it. Just say it's true because it already is true. Step 4, focus on an image of success. Now with the third step, you're affirming it that it's true. Now imagine what it be like to succeed. This is kind of like manifesting, but for example, back to the weight loss example. You eat healthier, you have more endurance, you're doing better in your cardio, in your weights, you're not tired as you used to be, you're going to bed earlier, you're getting good sleep, everything. And you're visualizing success because the more you focus on your imagination, like your mind thinks that your imagination and the conscious and the real life are both real, are both facts, are both the truth. So then you can basically kind of cheat in life and focus on an image of success. And then it will eventually become true because you're so focused on that image that, hey, I'm more confident in myself now. I can lose this weight. I just got to imagine myself as that end state version of me. And I'm going to get there one day. I'm going to get there. Step 5, train yourself in new attitudes and behaviors. What does step 5 mean? What does this mean? Well, what it means is you want to become the version, become the self-image, become that end state version of you. So basically, for example, with the weight loss, again, I'm going to keep going back to that example, but with this step, you want to do the things that are going to get you towards, that end state image, towards that image of success, because you're already positively enforcing these things and you're not letting the negativity come in. See how all the steps are now building into each other and then they all kind of connect into one. So with step 5, you want to do things that will get you towards there. For example, you can practice, socializing with new people because you're increasing your confidence. Increasing confidence doesn't just come from losing the weight. It also comes from different aspects of your life besides the weight loss, right? If you're on weight loss. Well, let's say you're on weight loss. What other things can you do to get to that version of you? You can track your calories. You can track your workouts a little more. You're doing the things in the present, that are leading you towards that image of success, towards that end state. So think about it in that way. And that's basically the 5 steps of craft. And that's how simple it is. You can literally just change your self-image anytime, any day, this minute. You can literally change it this minute. If the fat version of me, who is that down bad in life, can do it, you can literally do the same as well. Comment down below how you can use this example, or you can use an example from your life and how you are going to use craft and implement it into your daily life.